Hello and welcome. Today I'm going to do a seedling tour and show you what seedlings I've got going on at the moment and how much they've grown since my last tour. We'll start with what's on my windowsills. So I've got some tomato plants here. There's a few different varieties of tomato plants. They seem to be doing well, and I've got some sunflowers at the back. The sunflowers need potting on because they are wilting quite quickly now after watering, so they obviously need to go in a bigger pot. And then I've got my 2 courgette plants that have come up. Those ones are yellow ones, and then there's 2 cucumber plants at the back there. In the front here, these are sweet million F1 tomatoes. They're doing well. And then I've got my cucumbers at the back, so there's quite a few cucumbers come up there. Then I've got Bill and Val's midget something or other melon plants there, and my watermelon plants are just coming through there. More cucumbers along here as well, and those are gherkins at the back. And then here is some calendula and dahlias, and then these calendula here, I think I've overwatered because there was quite a lot of seedlings there and now there aren't, so I must have damaged them. And then I've got crown prince, and I think that's butternut squash there, and jichiki curry squash there, but no sign of anything happening with them. On my other windowsill downstairs, I've got my pepper plants, my sweet pepper plants here. These ones are doing well. These were sown on the 9th of March, so they are growing well. And these ones are sort of coming along now, but they have taken ages to get to this point. Some of these are chilies, some of these are sweet peppers, and my aubergines, well, they're not looking too bad, but they're not as advanced as I thought they would be at this point, so I'm not sure what to say about them. Upstairs on my son's windowsill, we have some celeriac plants. They look like they're doing really well. They look like the crown is bulbing up nicely there. I got quite a few celeriac plants, and these ones are celery. So I think I've got 12 celery plants and the rest are celeriac. I've also got some more celeriac downstairs. And these are pink German tomatoes, and they are growing well too. My mini greenhouse has got a few things growing in here. These tomatoes are tumbling toms, and I'm just waiting for the weather to get a little bit better before they can go out, but they are strong, good looking plants, so hopefully I'll be able to get them out soon. Otherwise I'll need to pot them on into some different compost. I've just got a few spare strawberry plants here. I just need to work out where I'm going to grow them, and some what looks like very dried chives there. These are lettuce seedlings. I've also got another tub over on the side here, just behind this watering can. That's those are lettuce seedlings as well. I'm growing lots of my lettuce like this year in tubs rather than in the ground, and this one is ready to come indoors and be used as a cut and come again. And then more tomato plants here. These ones in front are Heinz variety, which are a bush, and they'll be grown outside, but I do need to foist some on my neighbours because I've got far too many. and celeriac plants down here. These are my spares, so again I'll be trying to foist them onto my neighbours. My overwintering potatoes still need harvesting here, and then I've got leeks here. These are multi-sown leeks, and I've recently potted them on into here, so they should hopefully grow quite quick now. My cold frame in the back garden has lettuce, cut and come again lettuce growing in it as well, again, like around the front. And then I've got some strawberry plants here, which I just need to hang out at some point. And then I was given some onion sets by a neighbour, and I've just put them into these 5-litre pots to see how well they grow. If we just get small onions, that's fine. I just wanted to see how well they would grow in a 5-litre tub. My main greenhouse is looking a bit of a mess at the moment, but I shall try and tidy it up soon. Here I've got some carrots sown in tubs. They haven't come through yet because I've only just sowed them really. And then behind here are some foxgloves, some lupins and some marigolds, and then those are nasturtiums, but they haven't come up. They're quite old, so I don't think they are going to. And in those last 2 cell trays I've got melons, honeydew melon, but there's no sign of any melons there yet either. My ongoing pot of parsley, and then I've got my hanging baskets of strawberries, and I'm sort of waiting for the weather to just be a bit warmer before I put them out, because they have got flowers on them and I don't want to put them out and the flowers get damaged with cold. So I thought, oh well, whilst I don't necessarily need the room in here, the hanging baskets can go there. My blueberries, these need to be potted on into bigger pots and then they can go out into the garden. And then I've got my seedlings here, well, some of my seedlings. So these are all radish, multi-sown radish. This is probably the last sowing of radish I'm gonna do until after the summer. And then spring onions, nothing shown there really. And then black kale, one little seedling coming through there. My borecole kale, they look good. And then sprouts and purple sprouting broccoli. So they are all looking good. What I did is I sowed 2 seeds per cell, and then I'll just take one of the seeds out at the end, you know, when a stronger one has come through. Then here I've got Thai basil at the end, red cabbage, that's looking good. Parsley is just coming through, that's the curly one. And then I've got fennel. And then I've got 3 leftover beetroot clumps and the basil, which will go in the bed in here when I plant the tomatoes into there. Then I've got sunflowers here, little Leo, some more basil plants, and these are Bill and Val's Kent Blue, and they are ready to go out. I just haven't got around to popping them out yet. And then here I've got Swedes. These are Swedes for Danny's competition that he's doing, the Swedebaker competition over on his channel, The Grapevine Garden. Very good channel if you haven't subbed to it. And there's more leeks. Those are multi-sown leeks. And then this is oregano. This all just needs to go into one big pot now. And here I've got some sweet corn and some meteor peas that haven't come through yet. And then if I swing around to this bed here, this is sort of like a greenhouse tour as well as seedlings. More strawberry plants. Seem to have gone a bit bonkers with strawberry plants this year. And then I've got my spinach, multi-sown spinach, which keeps the leaves quite small, and you can get quite a lot of leaves in one space. Interplanted with radish. This radish is all ready now, so I'll harvest this very soon. And my lettuce, which I'm just taking out the leaves off the lettuce at the moment. Oh, and I got this, which I'm not sure if this is a foxglove, but I kind of need to take it out anyway. It's not going to grow on in here. Oh, and the multi-sown onions these are, but I'm growing them as spring onions, so we'll be taking them soon as well. And then we'll be planting up this area with peppers and tomatoes. I hope you enjoyed that seedling tour and the greenhouse tour. Things always change quite a lot at this time of year, and hopefully I'll get quite a bit of that those seeds planted out soon and into their final positions. I'm just waiting for the weather to be warmer in the evenings, really, and then a lot of these things can go out. So thank you very much for watching, and hopefully I'll catch you on the next one. All I can say about my seedling tour is lovely job, and take care everybody.